Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be diving into a lot of the useful AI features that my Pixel 9 Pro phone here has. And there's been a lot of AI features with this phone. Let's be honest, some of them are much more about impressing your friends than actually being genuinely useful. However, I think there are quite a few very practical and useful AI features. So today, I'm going to be sharing the top 7 useful AI features on the Pixel 9 Pro that I use and love on a regular basis. Let's get into it. The first feature I want to highlight is call screening and hold for me. This is absolutely one of my most favorite, if not the most favorite, AI feature on this phone, and I personally think it's one of the best parts about owning a Pixel. Basically, how this works is if you get a call from an unknown number or one flagged as spam, the Google Assistant or Gemini will answer the call for you and screen it without you having to do anything. And you can see what the AI is saying as well as the caller's responses live. And if you want more details, you can ask follow-up questions without having to do much at all. To demonstrate how useful this feature is, I've owned Pixels for just over 2 years now, and I really have not had a single spam call since owning a Pixel. It's been absolutely incredible. In addition to this, the Pixel phones also have Hold for Me, which is another lifesaver sometimes. If you're on a call with a business, I'm sure you've had that time where you've been stuck listening to hold music forever, right? Well, with Hold for Me, your Pixel takes care of the waiting for you basically, and it'll stay on the line and you can walk away or do something else, and it'll notify you when a live person is actually ready to talk. So this is a fantastic way to not waste time on hold and do other things while you're waiting. Next up, we have Google Gemini. Now, there's been a lot of debate about whether Google Gemini or Google Assistant is better. I personally like Gemini for the things that I use it for. I think it's a little bit better than Google Assistant and also just sounds much more natural, which I appreciate. Gemini is very integrated into the Pixel 9 Pro. In fact, it's so baked in, it even has the animation on the boot up screen. And this deep integration really allows it to do pretty much anything you could think of on your phone. So it can handle cross-app tasks, it can manage your phone settings, and even make calls or send messages as well. So the 3 most common ways I use it are cross-app actions. So I can ask Gemini for a recipe and then ask it to add that to my shopping list, and it can do both of those things for me without me having to switch any apps. It's also great for setting alarms and reminders. So I can say, hey Google, set an alarm for 6 p.m. tonight, or hey Google, remind me today at 5:15 to make the thumbnail for this video, and it'll go ahead and do that for me, no problem. Another thing I commonly use it for is messaging or calling if I'm driving or just don't want to type. Just say, hey Google, text such and so, and it'll do that for you. Number 3, we have Magic Editor. And it's a feature I don't use every day, but when I do need it, it is absolutely a lifesaver. And the 16 gigabytes of RAM on this phone make it pretty quick and smooth as well. Basically how this works is, let's say I have a photo with a photo bomber in the background and I don't want that. I can just simply use Magic Editor to remove that person or any other unwanted distraction from the background. And this really kicks your photos up a notch and just makes them look a lot cleaner. You also have Best Take, which is something new with the Pixel 9 and Pixel 8 series. Again, this isn't exactly an everyday feature, but when you're taking group photos, it's a game changer. And this is basically if you're trying to take a group family photo and someone is always blinking or looking away in all 5 pictures that you took, Best Take can combine the best expressions from each person in each shot and stitch them together into one photo, which is really creepy but also very useful, especially if you have young kids. Number 5, we have Circle to Search. This is a super handy tool. Let's say I'm searching something on the internet and I see something I find interesting but I don't know what it is, then I can just use the Circle to Search feature to circle what I want to know, and Google will find the name, the price, where to buy it, etc. Number 6, we have the Pixel Screenshots app. Now, I know this sounds simple, but it's actually very useful, at least to me. I take my screenshots for very different reasons than I would for taking a photo. So having all of my screenshots in one place that is separate from my regular photos helps me stay organized. Plus, with the supposedly on-device AI-powered searching, it helps to find screenshots very easily. You can just search for a word in a screenshot and it'll show up and things like that. Number 7, we have adaptive charging. Now, this may not exactly be an AI feature, but again, it's something I use every single night and it's super helpful for me. So if you tend to charge your phone overnight, this is a absolute game changer of a feature. Instead of charging it to 100% and then it's sitting at 100% for 6 or 7 hours while you're sleeping, your phone will learn the charging habits and it'll slow down the final 20% until maybe 30 minutes or so before you wake up to preserve your battery health, which I love. And these are the 7 most useful AI features I use on my Pixel 9 Pro on a daily or fairly regular basis. Google has really nailed it with these tools in my opinion, and they help make daily tasks easier, faster, and smarter. Which feature are you most excited to try? Or do you have any other features that you find useful that you use on your phone? Let me know in the comments down below, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.